Yep.
Be a 5-star,
Yep.
have a 1-star family, that'll drop you back down to a 3-star, you know?
Yeah, no, for sure. And honestly, it's like the old school way, when we were younger, had the GPA SAT sliding scale. Like if you better be really, really good to make up for a dysfunctional family, right? There's like that balance where, it's in a perfect world, you're one of these guys that's elite, like in both. But dude, I've talked to so many coaches where they're going, you know what? In hindsight, it wasn't worth it. Like, kid's fine and he's a great player, but it wasn't worth dealing with all the other stuff, because that other stuff, brings the player down. So he starts off as this really good football player, and guess what? When he constantly has people in his ear telling him how much better he is, and he should be playing over this guy, and the coaches aren't using you right, and you're getting screwed over, and they just don't like you, and the coach that recruited you originally is gone. You should have left when he, like, all of a sudden that player, now his performance drops. And it's all because of the people in his ear that are talking to him. You mentioned the recruiting visits. I've heard a lot of coaches say, dude, like, we literally were polite to the family, but once they left campus, we said, hey, we're not ever going to recruit that kid again. And not because of the kid, it's because of the demands and some of the nutty requests by his inner circle. And so whether it's in person, whether that's what you type or post, man, you got to be careful, because you don't want to hurt your kid.
You can actually see some of the recruiters on the sidelines from time to time. They're not watching the game. They're looking at the stands, and you catch them. You catch them looking at it just because, they want to know the full picture of the athlete sometimes. And most of the time they're coming to kind of confirm